Hello, this is Pastor Phil. Does God answer prayer? Well, I can tell you for certain that He does. He certainly answered a lot of prayers in my life. And He tells us that He is going to answer our prayers, that we need to call on Him, though, to make that happen. I tell you today that prayer is something very special. It is a relationship between you and I and the Lord. And that it's a conversation. We need to call on God and have a conversation with Him. And He wants us to pray. And He is ready and willing to answer our prayers. Listen to what Jeremiah 33 and verse 3 says. Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show you great and mighty things, which thou knowest not. So here we find a promise from God that not only does He want us to call on Him, but He's ready to answer and He's willing to answer. And so He wants us to call on Him not only to praise and worship Him in prayer, but He wants us to call on Him and to tell Him our troubles and the trials that we're going through. So Jesus says here in the scriptures, God says, Holy Spirit says, just call on me and I'm ready to answer. Matter of fact, James 4:2 tells us that we have not because we ask not. Boy, that's very plain, isn't it? We don't ask and we're not going to receive unless we ask. So if you want to see miracles, if you want to see God do great things, if you want God to bless your life and the lives of others, that means we're going to have to pray. And we need to ask God, and we need to trust in God to answer. Then we find James 1:6 says that we need to ask in faith without doubt, and that God certainly will answer. You see, there's no life that God cannot touch. There's no prayer that God will not answer if it's His will. And the Bible tells us that we'll never know until we call upon the name of the Lord. And when we do, that He will hear us and answer accordingly. God bless you. Have a great day.